Hey guys, and welcome back to another Tribe Social update. Today, we're going to be talking about version 0.22. And this is a pretty exciting release. We have added some pretty substantial technology under the hood of Tribe. And so I want to take some time and walk you through that. This update is going to be scheduled for June 7th. And so I'm giving you guys a little bit of time just because I was really excited about it and I wanted to show it to you and show you how it works. So one of the big things that has been requested from you guys has been the ability to stream directly into Tribe and have Tribe actually store the video for you. So when you're using something like Zoom, you can take your Zoom call and there is a stream to Facebook option in there. You can stream it into your group, and after the meeting, you have that replay immediately available. So we would love to be able to do that same type of functionality inside of Tribe. Now, there are some cool features in Zoom where you can actually stream to a custom RTMP source. And so I'm going to show you how to do all of this in this call. But what we've got here means that you can actually take your Zoom call and live stream that right into Tribe. And people can watch it there. And then when it's done, it'll actually automatically archive. And you could use Zoom as that starting point. You could use OBS. You could use any streaming service that allows for an RTMP and a stream key, which is pretty much any tool out there. It'll let you stream that video directly into Tribe and then archive it afterwards. So the other cool thing about this is we're using, again, some decentralized blockchain tech here that we've integrated with to make this all possible. So there's actually a lot going under the hood, and the only thing that I want to point out with all that, we can get into all the tech stuff, and I'd love to geek out on that. But here's the bottom line: doing it this way is the cheapest way you can live stream on the internet. And that is why we jumped through all these hoops to make it work through that. If you have tried to work with any other live streaming service, it is crazy expensive. A lot of these services are charging you by the minute and by the number of people that are showing up. So if you have 100 people show up for an hour, that's actually 600 minutes that they'll charge you for. And it gets crazy how expensive it is. So what we're doing, if you're on our Tribe Social node, then we've got a bunch of minutes that are already going to be added to your account. So we're pretty much just going to leave it unlimited at the moment, and we're just going to keep an eye on it. There are some costs associated with it, but it's very, very cheap. And we're just wanting to roll that into what you guys are already paying for as part of your subscription. Now, if you are on a partner node, if you have your own server running with Tribe, then you will actually set up a new account with a tool called LivePeer, and we'll reach out to you and help you guys set that up on your server. And then you'll just pay for those costs directly. And it is very, very minimal. We're talking, for an average stream, maybe 20, $30, depending on how often you're using it and how many people. But it is the cheapest way to stream. So no matter what tool you use out there, this is going to be the cheapest way to do it. And if you didn't want to use it this way, you can always stream to Vimeo. You can stream to YouTube and then just embed that into Tribe. So we're just giving you the options. You can see what works best for your organization. Okay, let's get into demo because I think that's what everybody wants to see. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and you'll see our new update here, 0.22. And you've got Tribe Social streaming and automatic stream archive. Okay, so let's get into it and see how it actually works. So if I go over to my dashboard and I click add content, I'm going to say, let's do Zoom stream demo. And I'm going to go to the content type, and you'll see that Tribe streaming is one of the options there. And when you choose this, it's going to display your server URL and a stream key right here, and a little preview of the stream. So I'm not streaming yet, so there's no stream available. If you don't see this, you'll see a button that says generate RTMP link. So this is something that for the first time you set this up, you'll hit that generate button and it will create this unique server and stream key. Now, the really cool thing about this is the stream key and the URL will not change for your user. So if I'm signed in here as Bruce, then anytime I'm streaming into this platform, it's going to use that same stream key. So once I set it up with Zoom, I can actually save it in Zoom or I can save it in OBS, and I don't have to keep coming back here to do this each time. So let's go in here. I'm going to scroll down a little bit here, and you can see there's a few options we've added as well. You can actually select if you want to have a live stream broadcast, or when this stream has finished, there'll be an option to select the replay for this right in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit save. Actually, I need to copy this, so let me copy that. Now let's flip over to Zoom. I'm going to test this with Zoom because I think most of you are going to be streaming through Zoom. And if you are using OBS, then you already know how to set up an RTMP there. So if I go to more, there is a live on Facebook, live on YouTube, live on Twitch, and there's also a live on custom live streaming service. So you want to select that one, and I'm going to minimize this, and you should go to a page that looks like this. So all we're going to do, let me move this over here, is I'm going to copy my server and paste it into the streaming URL, and I'm going to copy my stream key and paste it into the streaming key box here. And then you can just set this. I'm going to set this as our website. Sorry, TV, web. There we go. And then I can hit go live. So now we should see that the stream is live. Like you've all seen this message. We're live. Let's minimize this. And we're going to jump back over to Tribe. And it takes just a second. And there you go. We've got Zoom happening inside of Tribe. So I'm going to hit save here, and I'm just going to click view. And now I've actually got my stream running from Zoom into Tribe Social. Of course, I can add a chat. If I go back here, I meant to add a chat here. There, hit save. Let's just refresh. Okay, so now I've got my chat in here. And we should see this stream popping in there. Awesome. So I'm going to pause this just because I've got a lot of bandwidth going on here. And you'll see there's a little live button, indication here, and it's working great. So let me leave it on play here. Now it's going to be muted when people land here. That's just part of the settings in a browser. We have that muted. People just unmute it, and of course it's just broadcasting what I'm streaming here. And so now what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and stop the stream. So I'm going to jump up to Zoom here, and I'm going to go to this and say stop live streaming. So I'm going to go back here, and I just want to show you what happens to this player. So we're in live mode, and there we go. We just switched over seamlessly to watching a replay. So if I want to go back a few seconds, I can just click on it, and now I'm kind of watching sort of the replay of this stream, right? And if I jump back to my dashboard here, and we open up our the edit button for this, and we go to live stream, we can now choose the recording that just happened. So this tells you the date that you did it and what time, and it tells you how long that message was. So if you're just doing a bunch of tests, maybe you do a test for a minute or two, but then you do an actual meeting and it's 60 minutes, you'll see that right there. You'll see the length of the meeting, and you'll see the status of it. So right now, there's just a little turnover time where it's actually processing and it's getting it ready to be selected. And so we'll give it just a second here. And it takes typically like half the time we've seen. So if I do like a 20-minute video, maybe it takes 5 to 10 minutes to sort of process. But that is all you have to do is you just go in here, and you would just flip this over to that stream and hit save. And what that would do is then on this side, it would actually play that live version back. So you can see it right there. We're actually just playing it back here now. And there's my 10-minute or 1 minute demo right there. So pretty cool. And again, if you're in something like OBS, you'll just go into your stream settings, set up a custom RTMP, and do the same thing right there. So we're very excited about this. I think this is going to be kind of a game changer because it now makes Tribe kind of your hub for your video files, right? It's been a hub for all of your uploaded content, but so many of us are doing live calls through Zoom and through other streaming services. So this will allow you to put the file into Tribe once, and you won't have to do anything else after it. It kind of does some of the work for you. And especially if you're working with a team where you have some people, maybe you're streaming it, but then you've got a VA that's going to go in and do different things to it. They have access to all those files inside of Tribe, and it's easy to just reconnect it and move things around. So we're excited about this. We'd love to hear your feedback on it. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, always want to hear those recommendations. And yeah, this is pretty cool. And one thing we'll just say as well, test it out. Try it with your service. Try it with your Zoom, as a call. Make sure you feel good about it. We're just going to go ahead and say that this is going to be in beta. There's a lot of new tech under the hood that has been changed for this. We have done extensive testing on this, and what we thought was going to take X has taken 3 or 4 times X as far as how much effort and hours has gone into this. And we've tried to test for all the different states. Like we're streaming now. Okay, we're not. Now we're waiting for processing. So what does the user get to see? So we're trying to make it very, very simple so that you have as little customer support around this piece as possible for you guys when you're streaming to your audience, right? We want to make it a great experience for your audience when you're streaming. So any feedback, let us know. And we're excited to put this out for you guys to start testing next week. So we'll see you on the next update.